Hey there scrappy friends, Helen here, welcome back to my channel. Today we have 52 weeks of 52 favourite photos of everyday life and also Mix It Up Monday with a sketch from Jennifer Gagney. And before we get going, if you're not already a subscriber, please think about hitting that subscribe button. I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed since the new year. And if you enjoy the video, please give it a like, let me know in the comments what you've enjoyed. Not sure what to say, please pop an emoji, something that represents scrapbooking. There's lots of circles on this layout, on this sketch, so maybe some circles. And yeah, that all out of the way, let's get scrapping. So this is a sketch from Jen. I've got this big pattern circle in the middle. It looks like it's matted. And then we've got these 3 circles, a large one, 2 smaller ones with your title and your journaling. Not decided on a collection yet, I need to do that. But what I have done is in Word, I have taken the photos and cropped them into circles. So 4x4. I've cropped them square first, and then 4x4 and 2 3x3 circles. So I just need to cut them out. I was going to have a look at my circle dies, see which will fit. I'm going to get them cut out and then I'll be back. So I've decided to go with this DLS Design kit, which is called Outgoing, and it's from summer 2023. I have cut on my scan and cut the photos out. I scanned my matting and then did a 4-inch and 2 3-inch circles and put them over where the photos were on the scanned in mat and then cut them. I've then made the same circles 1/4 inch bigger, so made it 4.25 and 3.25 circles, and put 3 scraps of paper onto the mat and cut those. So I suppose this could be Baby Got Scraps as well. I could add this to the Baby Got Scraps playlist. And then I've cut an 8-inch circle out of this 12x12 sheet, and then regretted not cutting the 8-inch circle further into the centre of the paper when I decided I wanted to mat the layout on this piece of paper. I took 1/4 inch off the 12x12 white cardstock. The white cardstock is the Hey Little Magpie extra thick smooth white. And then so I've just took 1/4 inch off 2 sides, so to make it 11 3/4 square piece, and then I've gutted 1 inch in from the edge the pattern paper as well. That's a 7-inch circle. That's one of the not Hey Little Magpie, Bramble Fox Perspectives circle templates. It's a 7-inch one. I wanted 7.5, but there wasn't a 7.5, so I've drawn a 7-inch circle in the middle just to give me a idea of where my mixed media is coming from. And then I've got I think it's peacock feathers. I go for rusty hinge. I expected it to be a little bit more sort of like a muddy orange, but it is a bit red, redder than I thought it was. I don't use rusty hinge very often. I forgot how red it was in the regular distress, so I get mustard seed out instead. And I'm going to use that for the kind of orangey colour. And then I've also got I can't remember what the yellow is, but you can see it on the screen, I hope, so you can see what the yellow is. But yeah, I dry off each of them. So I'm using regular distress ink. I forget how lovely regular distress ink is. I use oxide so much. I forget how vibrant the regular distress is. So yeah, I think I'm going to be using this more often. Mix It Up Monday. I didn't explain that Mix It Up Monday is all about using a sketch and adding mixed media to that sketch. And I stay with probably the exception of the title, pretty true to Jennifer's sketch with this one. You see I've added some more of the peacock feathers there, and I've cut out about 5 minutes of me faffing about with matting this layout, because trying to go it straight whilst also not going it off the edge where the circles are a bit close to the edge of the paper, Oh, it was such a faff. I'm going to use wet glue to do this in the future. My next layout that you'll see, I actually do use wet glue when I'm matting the layout on the pattern paper. So yeah, I use wet glue to give me wiggle room next time. So just matting the photos on the pattern paper circles that I cut. As I said, these were done on the scan and cut. I didn't have circle dies that were big enough, so I've just put everything on the one mat. Well, cut the photos first, and then sized up the circles to then cut the pattern paper. And the pattern paper were 5 scraps that I've just put in the right places on the mat. Oh, yeah, ATG run out. So just getting that changed. I don't use Scotch's proper ATG stuff. I just use sticks too. Um, there's not the right letters in left in the alphas for this, so I do pull out my DLS Designs alpha stamps. Okay, so this is where I change up from the sketch. So I begin by stamping my title, ooh, camera, with the distress ink onto some white cardstock to cut out the letters and place them around the largest of the circles. When I start cutting out, I realise that I have done the largest circle in yellow as well, and I shouldn't have picked yellow for my stamping. Have a bit of a word with myself as to changing it up, and then I'm like, "Ugh, I can't be bothered stamping it onto white and to cut it out again. I'm just going to stamp straight onto the layout. So this is when things get changed. I haven't actually told you what the photos are. So the 52 weeks of 52 everyday photos is just about scrapping everyday photos. So I mentioned last week that I'm going to use this series to scrap um, my weekly get together with my sister and her grandsons. So little man here and O. Um, and so it's going to be, whatever pictures I take that week with them. I only really got these pictures of a very snotty little man with his cold last week. So I'm just going to scrap these. They are everyday photos. Poor little man. And he was playing really lovely with he's got like a board which is, I can't remember what you call them. It's like lots of different, like, turn it and slide it and fasten this and undo that and things like that. It's like this interactive board that's really good for different, like, stimulation play and stuff. And he's playing really lovely with it, and he's smiling away in that. And I grabbed Mr. Ding's phone to take some photos of him. As soon as he saw the phone, that was it. He wanted the phone. So I didn't get the cute photo I was going for of him playing. I got these pictures of him walking round the poof, around the footstool, to come and grab the phone off me. So the title's Ooh Camera, because I was thinking, oh, well, he's seen me getting the phone out. He wants to, mess with the camera and see himself on the phone. It should have been Ooh Phone, because it was actually seeing the phone is what made him move. So, yeah. So you'll see there I've changed up the title. I've gone with the black Memento ink. I think my Memento pad needs re-inking. And I've just done the Ooh Camera around the top of the circle. And I am happy with that. I think um, if I was doing this over, I would take the time and restamp the letters in maybe the mustard seed, so it's enough difference to the yellow, and put it around the circles instead. But I am still going with the journaling, going around the photos, because back in 2023, when this collection's from, the papers from DLS were still had that bit of a shine on it, like Pink Fresh Studio ones do. They don't anymore. The like proper paper now, not the shiny sheen on top of it. I do my journaling with a Sharpie. I haven't spaced it quite right, so there's like 3 words at the end I wanted to put. I didn't want to go off the big circle, so I'm just putting that floral cluster over the last word when I figured out I didn't have enough room. Um, for the floral clusters, I have cut a frame up into 3 pieces and just tucked a bit behind each photo. I've then got the Nuvo drops out, which I haven't used for ages, to do some drops around to bring the black a little bit more down the bottom to balance out against the black of the title up at the top. And then these little cross embellishments from the die cut ephemera, I'm just scattering them around, a bit of confetti around the page. So the 52 weeks of 52 everyday photos has a playlist. Mix it up Monday has a playlist, and also as I said, I've used some scraps on this, so I'm going to pop this up for Baby Got Scraps as well. I will have all the playlists in the description box, so please check out everybody else taking part in the different hops that this fits into. I have quite enjoyed making this layout and loving bashing some stash and getting some old stash out. Just gonna show you a little bit of close up. After I finished filming, I remembered I have some wood veneer cameras from JD 3D Print. I had 2 left from the layout that I did on Saturday, so I have added those cameras to the layout you'll see there on the still photos. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.